Well, welcome once again to this wonderful forum. Today is International Women's Day. All over the world, women are being celebrated. Women, kudos for you, wherever you are, whether you are in the most remote part of the world. As long as you're a woman, today is your day. So we celebrate you. And on this panel, I have these two beautiful ladies who are also lawyers, but some are practicing and some are not practicing. One is practicing and one is not practicing. So I want you to feel very bold to interact with your sisters. They are. Don't even mind about their profession. They are still your sisters. So feel free. You want to interact with them? Call us on 020 3374 In case you are watching us from outside the Netherlands, please put 0031, then 20, then 3374 My humble name is Apostle Helen Rodokino, a minister of the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ, and at the same time, a media producer. So I welcome Lawyer Kilich and Miss Caroline back on this topic.
Back on track.
Yeah, back on track, exactly. So we've been discussing about the theme for this year, which has to do with bold for a change. That's the millennium goal or millennium
One of the
topic for this year. So we want to know in which areas can we expect change for a woman, Lawyer Kilich?
At the one hand, we talked, of course, a lot about the personal development, the emancipation of people, of women, to make any change in their personal life, in their social environment, being more independent. So it starts with yourself to make any change. But at the other hand, me being a lawyer, and if I see the problems in my working field, like especially in immigration law, I see a lot of women who are victimized. Domestic violence is one of the most important problems we see, and in immigration cases, women who are for example, traffic, that's yes. A very serious aspect. Yeah. But also women in more regular procedures who are left home, like in Africa or in other countries, trying to come to the Netherlands, but they cannot pass all the requirements of the Dutch Immigration Office.
Exactly.
And that's, in most cases, more harmful for women than it is for men. So there's also an inequality in legal issues, in legal matters, in family law matters. We also see in labor law matters. That's also one aspect of my working field. Women are getting paid less. They're being sacked more easily. They don't get the promotion. So in the working field, I know.
But the question is, Lawyer Kilich, you can mention all of this, this thing, but the question is, you said they are easily being sacked. Women are easily being sacked. But are they working exactly the way they're supposed to work, and they're being sacked?
There is,
because women, there are so many things surrounding us. I really don't think it will be. I don't think we will really end that 100% equality. Permit me to say that, because there are so many things that plays out in our life as women. When you are taking your maternity leave, the man is not taking maternity leave.
Of course, you shouldn't expect a man being the same as a woman,
it's
or
not
vice
possible.
versa, and that's not a healthy way of thinking, I assume. But if you look at a legal matter, when in a position a woman is working the same way as a man, and the woman is being sacked in more often cases than men, then there is a judicial inequality, which is a reason to fight for. An equal right, to fight against injustice. That's one of the examples I was mentioning. But your question was more, what can we do about it, and how can we change it?
Yes.
One of the things is fighting on the judicial way, going to the judge with the case, trying to change the law through the judicial way, or trying to reach politicians to issue the subject in the parliament, to discuss it, to make new regulations, to make new laws, to fight these inequalities. Like supporting NGOs, talking about the situation with people, with organizations, and so on. So there are a lot of ways to at least mention the problem and try to fight against the inequality. as I see it in my working field.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're
Wow.
You
I
know,
didn't know, yes.
I'm going to be totally out
Okay.
of what you say is right. It's
Yeah.
totally right. But you have to know that there is two worlds. There is the world of the less privileged one, the woman who is at home, and there is also powerful woman,
Yeah.
which can change the world. But when you have, I'm taking an example, like one of my, I'm coming back every time with her because she's the role model for Africa today. Her name is Audrey Chico. She's industrial. Yeah,
Okay.
Audrey Chico. She's industrial.
Yeah.
She has a company in Cameroon, and she is fighting as a man. If you see what she's doing, she's manipulating iron like I'm manipulating my pen.
Wow.
You understand? Yes. And I will give you more information about that. We need that kind of woman. She's number 8 on the business industry woman today
Awesome.
in Africa, and she came out for one of the biggest newspaper in France too. There is a woman, there is an African woman, there is a European woman who are role model, which we need to show to the less privileged one that you can be a mother, you can have a husband, you can have how did you say, you can have everything, but the most important thing is don't sit at home because you are a mother.
Exactly.
And you need to stand up, go and fight, and also the government need to support that that group of women.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because like I was saying, you are here as a media.
Yeah.
You fight. You push hard. You
Yeah.
are an active woman. You
Yeah.
are an entrepreneur woman.
Yeah.
So as an entrepreneur woman, be an example for the other women who are who sit at home. You know, I'm tired also to pity them, to pet them, but we need to tell them, hey, wake up.
Exactly.
Wake up, because you are sitting there, you cook. I'm not a housewife.
No.
I'm not.
No.
I'm a woman who has future, and I'm looking beyond.
Yeah.
I will be a minister in my country. I will be a president of my country. You
Yeah.
need to have a dream.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody has to have a dream. So as a lawyer, it's your duty to support me to reach the goal. Is also a duty for you to help that woman to implement their rights, and is hers together to fight against the law who has been made to weigh down to
The woman must be willing, my dear.
they
The woman
will
must be very, very willing, because let me come in here. There was a lady who was always seeing me on television, and she was always liking me. And then the mother brought her specifically to me and said, my daughter loves you so much. Please be a role model to my daughter. I want you. Each time she sees you, she's so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, okay. Young woman, I'm so excited that you love me. All right, I'm going to begin to coach you. So come every Tuesday if you are free. Yes? Can we make appointment? She told me, yeah. I said, so I'm going to start with you to teach you how to begin to interview young stars like yourself. So do you have some friends? Yeah, I have. Okay, bring them. And then every Tuesday, I want to give you a topic. Then you go and get your friends, and then you will be the one interviewing them.
Yeah.
Let me see how. She said, oh, okay, I'll do it. Do you know? I waited her the first Tuesday. She gave me excuse. Second Tuesday, she gave me excuse. Third Tuesday, I had to go to their home. Why are you not coming? Oh, yeah, because I don't know whether I can do it. I said, you can. Why not? Yeah, my friends, they are saying this and they are saying that. And then the next time, she just checking out. I didn't see her anymore.
But
When I call and call, she doesn't pick up anymore. So how would I now become a role model? Tell me. The will is not there. The will is not there.
Well, you're giving a very difficult example. In Dutch, they're saying you cannot pull on a dead horse,
So
She's
there
not
are some
willing.
women who are that way. No matter how you
Yes.
give them the information,
So then
and then
those
you are
kind of
telling them some few things, they are right. They will still want to remain how they
my
are.
dear,
Let
you
them-
leave
let
them
them.
alone. So then when they will be in the mud until the end, they will see, oh, if I knew. You understand? If you cannot, if the donkey don't want to move, you
Yeah.
leave the
Exactly,
donkey.
and at the other
So-
hand, also a woman who wants to be and stay a housewife,
Let
it's
them be.
okay.
Yes, exactly.
But there should be a possibility, and that's the ideal world,
Yeah.
that a woman has the right to be a house mother, a
Yeah.
housewife,
Yeah.
a mother,
Yeah.
and also a career woman.
Yeah.
It should be able
Yeah.
to have more labels than one.
Yeah, exactly.
And not being labeled only as
a housewife.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That freedom
Because
should
the
be
men
created.
cannot be, but there are some men who are house husbands. They are doing nothing really, because but only that we don't use that word house husbands,
Yeah.
because the women are the ones going and working and bringing
Yeah.
the money, and the man is in the house, but we don't call them
But
house
this,
husbands.
this is it's normal. But like I say, we need to focus on if you want to be a house.
Yeah.
Be a house
Exactly.
girl. If you want to be a
No,
businesswoman,
yeah.
be a businesswoman. If you want to be an industrial, be an industrial. If you want to be a footballer, or you want to achieve a goal, but
You
go
can
for
be,
it. But
yes.
like I say, governments need to support that woman.
course.
Yeah, exactly.
In Netherlands,
Exactly.
government don't support. In Africa, government don't support. So then, how do you want us to reach the goal? And after they are talking to me about the Millennium Goal, they are talking to me about the SDG. Again,
Yeah.
no, we have to go for it, and we have to fight for those kind of law, because United Nations is taking us as a toy.
Yes,
they
they
can
come
pull
and
us
they-
left and right
Yes.
to get our vote.
Yeah.
The head of
Yeah.
state to get our vote.
Yeah.
The government, the United Nations to sign the resolution, which they don't respect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because they know when they
what-
get us, they have the
Exactly.
most
So
yes.
that we
Of course, that's a lot of critics
Yeah.
going on,
Yeah.
and lots of developments in a negative way going on. But at the other hand, we also give the examples of the women who achieved changes in a
Yes.
positive
Yes.
way. There's the
Yes.
revolutionaries. And that's what I was telling about my own practice, about
Yeah.
my own law firm and
Yeah.
the clients I have.
Yes.
The injustice I see, maybe it's only on micro level, it's one case, but at the end, trying to fight and going till the end, sometimes to the European Court of Human Rights,
Yes.
sometimes to the Dutch Parliament,
Yeah.
sometimes to the European
Yeah.
Court. That's the way. Those are my tools. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone has to use their own tools to reach their goals.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And as a lawyer, as a woman,
Yeah.
I see it as my tools to reach the goals, my ideals, to create more equality, of course, for women.
Yeah.
Which suffer in the whole situation.
You see, I am a Pan-African woman.
That's good.
Pan-African woman. I'm also an activist of human rights. You know, I leave everything concerning law, lawyer office and things like that. But that is your job. But you told me that you are also a business labor lawyer.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so then many people we ask you, what is a
Labor law.
Labor lawyer.
Yeah.
That's a lawyer
Right.
Because
who
when
takes
we-
care of
I know.
employees or
Yeah.
employers
Yeah. That's why she
coming
can
up
know.
for their rights. Let's say if you work at a fabric and you have a contract which is not legal, it's
Yeah.
not the same, you don't get the same payment
Yeah.
as another colleague who works the same hours and the same effort on the same position, then there is an inequality, or you have been sacked of a reason that's not justable.
Yeah.
Then you come to me and I try to fight for you and to try to get your position back or to try to get your salary back, which you should supposed to earn according to law. Those kind of cases
Wow.
appear. It's not only women, of course, who have those problems, but there are a lot of inequalities.
Yeah.
Also for men who have like a migrant background, they have also a lot of problems different than Dutch people. So there are discrimination matters going on,
Yeah.
but also, of course, Dutch people who have a lot of problems going on. So those kind of cases I deal with in my practice.
Awesome.
So it's also part of human rights, of course, at
It
the
is,
end.
it
yeah.
is. But what I say, and I still repeat, we need to empower women to be more than what they are. Because we have a potential.
We have it.
And we need to bring out that potential. Me, I cannot stay at home and say, "Hell, because I have a
of
children,
course.
I'm not going to do anything."
Yeah.
I have a grown-up child.
But that's because
Child.
you feel responsible.
Yeah.
And that's where it
Every
starts.
woman needs to
Yeah, but
feel
it's- yeah,
responsible. When you give a
unfortunately-
birth,
But it's not that
Unfortunately,
way. Yeah.
no, I'm taking as
It should,
who
yeah,
I
the
am.
ideal world, yeah.
what I'm thinking and what I would like other women to think.
Yeah.
Fight for your right, my
Yeah,
God sake.
exactly.
Fight for your right.
Yes.
Stand up. Fight. Don't be, how did you say, don't be,
There are some
like
of them.
a
Oh no,
vegetable
some of them
in the
they
house.
just like it.
But try, but
They
if
just
they
like it.
They like it.
My
you
husband
make a
buy me
statement.
this. He buy me this skirt. He bought me this car. He bought me
And when
this,
my
and he bought
husband,
me
my
that.
dear, and when my husband is not going to be around,
Yeah.
I'm a single woman with 2 children,
Yeah.
3 children.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
My children are grown up today. I have a girl. She's 20.
Yes.
She's working as she said, Mama, I'm going to be like Auntie Audrey and an industrial.
Yeah.
You know, where did she get it from? She get for
you.
2 women
Yes.
Yeah.
who she see that they
Yeah.
are fighting, they are traveling left and right,
Yeah.
and we sacrifice a lot.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
sacrifice our family.
Yeah.
We sacrifice our children. We sacrifice our husband because I'm not
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
But
You become
see-
too intelligent for them.
and this is where I'm coming. She take my word for it.
I'm praying for her to just every time I pray, she will tell me no until she needs the one that will understand her clearly.
You see, she's making something very, very.
But
present.
that means
Men's-
something about the men, not the
Okay,
women, of
but-
course.
Yeah, but
That's really a problem of the
some
men.
when they see women who are very
Active,
who are very entrepreneur, and women who can
assertive.
yes, assertive, women who can stand for their right.
Yeah.
They get scared. They say, "This is
Well,
something."
a
Some
real man would not get
A
scared
real
of
man
that.
will have be confident.
Yes, but you have to know that not everybody is the same. To come back to women, I think for me, women need to grab it
Yes.
and go for
Yes.
it.
And run with it.
Yeah, like a
Yes.
handbag. Nobody
Exactly.
can steal my handbag.
Exactly. So what we want to leave here,
Yeah.
as we are discussing, is that the government still have a lot to help in supporting us.
Yes.
Yeah, in supporting us as women. Okay, and at the same time, we ourselves must come out from our
Responsibility,
shelves and take responsibility. And then also those who are professionals among women should use their talents and their giftings to be a blessing to the rest of the women.
Exactly.
I think that's what we are trying to.
Yeah.
So we are trying to let them know that you can be a wife and at the same time do something. You know, not just being just a housewife till the end
Appreciable.
of. There's nothing wrong in that. If you are just a housewife and that's what you want to do all the days of your life, make sure you impact your children in a positive way that they will be efficient in the society, because the society of now is very dynamic. So, I mean, if you train them and they are able to become leaders, they become responsible,
Yeah.
and they are people who can take care of themselves, it's okay. There's nothing wrong in that.
At all.
But only that don't impact the same sort of naivety you have on them.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It's
Exactly.
course.
So, what is your last intake for this topic?
Oh, I love the energy actually on this table. I hope a lot of people are listening, and like a lot of women listening to us are now getting
Look into
energized.
the camera and say to them,
And stand up and acts of love, acts from the heart.
Yes.
And whatever you do, if you do it from your heart,
Yeah.
it will succeed, because
Yes.
then you take your responsibility and make change,
Ex-
without looking back.
awesome. And you,
For me, what I can say is that you have a dream, and your dream is, you have to bring out your dream, grab it, go for it, don't be afraid of anything, just fight for your right and just kick everybody and move on.
and I'm saying to you watching us, I will say the adage of my father. He was, from childhood, he was always telling us, if they, why can't you? That means if other people can achieve, why can't you? So I'm saying the same to you. If you can admire these women who are here, and then you admire their boldness and the soundness and articulation, if they can do it, you also can. So get up and pursue your dream. God richly bless you, and we hope to be with you again. Thank you, Yakilish, for being
Thank you
here.
very
Thank you
much,
so
Helen.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for
Thank
being.
you.
And
You're
and
welcome.
then I think there must be many more times, like
Yeah.
this, for us to discuss and share our visions and our passion with our sisters and our brothers as well, because I think it's not only about the topic you gave me the other time about the Western Union and our money.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you have not watched
No,
that
no, no,
one.
no, no,
It
I've
was
not.
discussed here.
Okay.
It was discussed.
Yeah.
I got some doctors. They
Very
came to
good.
discuss on this
Very
issue, but we
good.
can do the part 2 of it.
Yes, we have to.
So if you're watching us in any part of the world,
Thank you
remember.
for meeting me.
Yes.
Thank you. It's so nice
Yes,
to
yes.
meet you.
You can also follow us on Facebook and go to YouTube, Majesty TV, download it and play. Send this clip to those in your network, your sisters, your mothers, your wives. Send them and empower them. Okay? God richly bless you. Let's say
Happy
Bella.
New Year.
Ah, no, it's not New Year.